Man, it's your girl D. I'm gonna be reacting to this singer named Desiree. Desiree. If I'm saying it wrong, don't quote me on it. But I say new because I don't know who she is, you guys. But let's get into the song. I think I've heard this song before, but I don't want to waste any time. Let's just get into it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Turn on my post notifications so you guys don't ever miss when I post. And make sure you follow me on my Instagram. And let's get into it.
Listen as your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. Stand up and be counted, don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. Herald what your mother said, read the books your father read, trying to solve the puzzles in your own sweet time. Some may have more cash than you, others take a different view. My, oh my, yeah, yeah. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. Time asks no questions, it goes on without you, leaving you behind if you can stand the pace. The world keeps on spinning, can't stop it if you try to. The best part is danger staring you in the face. Whoa. Listen as your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds. Try to keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. My, oh my, eh, eh, eh. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. Got to be bold, got to be bad, got to be wise, don't ever say. Got to be hard, not too hard. All I know is love will save the day. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. Yeah, you gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be strong.
So that was the end of the song, you guys. I feel like I have heard this song before, but I'm not quite sure. But if so, I never knew that she made this song. I also read in the comment section that she's a very underrated artist and stuff like that. And a lot of people say they remember, when this song came out and stuff, but they haven't heard from her since. They haven't heard any music from her since. And I feel like maybe some artists, they just, don't want to sing anymore, or they may feel like, once they have like a big hit, or like once they get into the music industry, to them it kind of feels like, oh man, like I never knew how much a person has to put like into their career, or into music, or into production, album covers, and taking pictures, for your photo album and stuff like that, and shows, and making sure the audio is right, making sure the band is up to par, and making sure all the instrumentals that you need to put your show together and stuff like that. That's a lot too. So I feel like some artists, maybe they just can't handle it, and I feel like maybe that's probably part of the reason why, maybe she probably thought in her head, like after this song, once, it played all around the world, like, man, like I never knew how much, had to be put into being an artist. You have to, take pictures for your cover, your photo album, and making sure that the instrumental people, make sure they on key, make sure they sound right, make sure when you performing that you can hear yourself through the mic. And it's like when people do those type of things, like you the only one that's responsible like for yourself. I kind of feel like, and I kind of commend Beyonce, because when she does her shows and stuff like that, nobody has to make sure all of that is okay except for you, really. I mean, yeah, you'll have production to make sure like your sound right, but at the end of the day, it's up to you to make sure that everything is right to your liking in the way that you want it to be, because you're the artist. Everybody else is just there to kind of like help you, because every person that's there, they specialize in different things. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed this performance. A lot of people were saying that they liked this song, and that basically like, where does she go, and what is her life like now, because haven't nobody seen her since this song came out about like 20 years ago, I would want to say. And I definitely enjoyed it, you guys. It's very inspirational. It needs to be more music like this, where it's just inspirational, and where a person is singing, but they also have a message too. And I felt like this song definitely has a message. It basically was saying like, you have to be strong, you have to be wiser, especially like when you go through situations that you go through in life. You have to sometimes have those elements within yourself, depending on the situation, because that's like basically saying like, you don't want to let a person walk over you. You don't want to, just, even if a person working a job, like you have to be stronger, you have to be wiser. Like you don't want to, let none of that define you, if that makes sense. So I definitely enjoyed the song. It was inspirational, and yeah, she probably started a family too or something, so I definitely would be eager and curious to hear more music from her today, and today is exciting. But I definitely enjoyed it, you guys. It was such a good song, amazing song, classic at that. And with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share, turn on my post notifications so you guys don't ever miss when I post. And make sure you follow me on my Instagram, and hit the link is in the description, in the bio, and we out. Peace.